Hello, let's play Connections for Sunday, August 9th. But first, we reveal our dad joke of the day, and we're going to do two because we're still playing catch up. So this was for Wednesday, August 5th. Why don't they play poker in the jungle? Too many cheetahs. All right, and from August 6th, what type of book has only characters and no story? A telephone book. All right. I was going to say maybe the Similarian as well, but that might be a... All right. I haven't actually read it, but I heard it's a lot of names. And what do you think happened on August 4th, 1753? George Washington becomes Master Mason. On August 4th, 1753, a young Virginia farmer named George Washington achieved the rank of Master Mason in Freemasonry. The ceremony of the secret organization took place at the Masonic Lodge Number 4 in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Washington was 21 years old and about to lead his first military operation as a major in the Virginia Colonial Militia. Freemasonry evolved through the rituals of the stonemasons in the Middle Ages. Club members trace the origins of their organization to the building of King Solomon's Temple. As for George Washington, he believed joining the Freemasons was an expression of his civic responsibility. Many other American patriots, including Paul Revere and John Hancock, were also Masons. All right, and one more of these, I believe. What do you think happened on August 5th, 2016? Rio Summer Olympic Games opened with major water contamination. On August 5th, 2016, the 2016 Summer Olympic Games opened in Rio de Janeiro with a heavy cloud of controversy over the event. In the months leading up to the opening of the Games, there was major publicity concentrated on exposing the polluted waters of Guanabara Bay, the area where the sailing and windsurfing competitions were to take place, along with many other waterfront areas. Large amounts of trash and sewage flowed into the bay, creating the long-term pollution issue, of which native Brazilians were already well aware. During the Olympics bidding process, officials had promised to improve the condition of the water before the Games, but budgetary constraints affected the initiative's progress. Leading up to the Games, World Health Organization officials warned athletes to cover cuts and scrapes with waterproof bandages before contacting the water. Once the Games concluded, reports of sickness among the athletes were incidental but not widespread. However, the Games shed international light on Rio water crisis, and officials received pressure from around the world to address the major environmental issue. All right, and I'd like to thank Ian Bolschweiler for signing up for a new month. Thank you for your support. All right, well, let's play Connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Shift Gears, Jury Duty, Space Opera, Labyrinth, Caps for Sale, okay, Escape Room, Neo Noir, Course Correct, Bad Dream, Buddy Cop, Corduroy, Change Tack, Madeline, Recalibrate, Spaghetti Western, and Goodnight Moon. Goodnight Moon is a children's book. I didn't see other children's books. Maybe we're just using Goodnight or just Moon. Well, let's see here. Shift gears and course correct and change tack. This is probably yellow. These are expressions that all mean the same thing. I don't know, to change what you're doing. What's the fourth though? Recalibrate, of course. All right. Now let's check if there's a fifth, because sometimes they do that. No, I don't see that. All right. Buddy Cop is a kind of movie. Buddy Cop movie. Neo Noir is a kind of movie. Spaghetti Western's a kind of movie. Space Opera is a kind of movie. So maybe these are just movie genres. I don't know if that's green or blue today. All right. There we go. Circle those. And then Madeline and Labyrinth are movies. Corduroy, is that a movie? Corduroy is like, isn't there a bear or something? Corduroy, a bear? Huh. I wonder if children's books, Corduroy, Madeline, and Goodnight Moon, are those children's books? I don't know. We also have Jury Duty and Escape Room. Okay, I'm seeing caps, like caps lock and escape. Are these keyboard buttons? Okay, this might be a rainbow herring then, because we've got shift, space, caps, and escape. So that helps us because we already know it's a rainbow herring because we have yellow here and green here. We're even know it's a red herring, and it's in the it's in the first two rows, which is classic rainbow herring location. So these get split up. Escape room and caps for sale get split up. So I think caps for sale must be a children's book. So we're gonna mark this as children's books. Kid lit or something. I don't know. Goodnight Moon is for babies. You read it to babies. But these other ones feel like they're for older kids. I have not heard of caps for sale, but the rainbow herring helps there. So I think this is going to be purple. Labyrinth, Jury Duty, Escape Room, Bad Dream. But what would it be? I don't like when purple just happens, but sometimes you just got to do that. Let's see if I can figure it out though. So three of these are two words, and one of them is one word. We could still do a starts with. I mean, starts with jury, escape, bad, lab. I don't think labyrinth ends with anything interesting, unless it's nth. But I don't think so. So it makes me think either this is a purple that I don't know what's going on, or I have it wrong, and labyrinth belongs somewhere else. Labyrinth could be a. I wonder if Goodnight Moon is supposed to be in this purple category, and then labyrinth is kind of the other book. So let's think about what would this be? Bad, escape, jury, good night, or dream, room, duty, and moon? None of those make a whole lot of sense to me. Huh. I don't really like Labyrinth in with these three. Labyrinth, the only thing I know, Labyrinth being, I mean, obviously there's the mythological Labyrinth from like, is that Greek myth? And then there's the movie Labyrinth with, I think it's with David Bowie, isn't it? But I don't know of a like a kidlit book called Labyrinth, but there could be. Okay. It's just that these are all two words, and I'm concerned that this is one word. We have good and bad. We have jury and escape. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I'm going to try this. And I mean, if I was right the first time, I was right the first time. But we're going to try this as purple. No. Okay. Well, we're going to put labyrinth in then. Darn it. I had it. I had it. Things people try to get out of. I almost made that joke about jury duty, and then I decided not to. You try to get out of a bad dream. You try to get out of an escape room. Try to get out of jury duty, and try to get out of a labyrinth. Okay. That's tough. I'm going to do children's books for blue. Make sure it's still circled correctly. All right, we're going to get rid of the colors. That was green, classic children's books. Okay. So then neo-noir, buddy cop, spaghetti western, and space opera then would be blue for movie subgenres. Okay. And then this is just phrases that all mean the same thing. Take a different approach. There you go. All right. Well, I wasn't going to get reverse rainbow anyway, but I mean, I talked myself out of doing the correct purple because I was like, well, I can't figure out how these relate. So, and labyrinth feels like it's out of place. And so I tried to find a two word to replace it, but obviously that didn't work out. I could have just trusted what I had. Oh, well, I mean, I didn't lose. Let's look at the difficulty. It's Goodnight Moon. Nice. Cow jumping over the moon. I don't know if there's more to it. 2.2. All right. It's not very hard today. 78%. Yeah, not very hard today. Yeah, 41% of players made no mistakes. I could have been in that group. I'm not sure. One other person had the same thought as me. They went for the reverse rainbow, and then not only did they make the same first mistake of maybe I should move Goodnight Moon there, but also got blue and green swapped. So I have a buddy out there. All right. People are getting yellow first. That's what I saw first too. Blue and green aren't super low. Purple is. All right. Yeah, it really evens out there. People who are losing are getting yellow. 9% got only yellow. 6% got yellow blue. Blue being the movie subgenres. Yeah, I really think blue and green were swapped because they're both kind of like trivia-ish things. But I feel like this one's more trivia than this one. So there has been no rhyme or reason to the colors lately. It's almost impossible to get reverse rainbows these days, but I still try. All right. So yeah, putting Labyrinth in with children's books, putting Bad Dream in with children's books, just not knowing all the children's books seems to be a big thing, a theme here. And then putting Goodnight Moon in with purple is I am not the only one who did that. All right. What are people getting first? Yellow first by far, then blue, then green, 4% purple, but there are no first mistakes. So it seems like people saw this stuff before seeing shift caps, whatever. Because it hasn't even shown up in the list. Here it is. 1% of people did shift space caps escape. But yeah. All right. Anyway, how'd you do?